We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Conforto is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Batting second.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and Joe Morgan strides up to the plate. Swing and a liner. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center, the base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock. He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0, and he let it fly.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch inside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game. Stepping into the box, George Foster. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone!
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Marisnick. Parker rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate, and they lead now by 4.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Marisnick is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Corey Kluber will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty V, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Batting second, the third baseman.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. And a ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Second inning set to go, and next will be the pitcher, Corey Kluber. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Under it is Marisnick, one away.
The batter, number 44.
Now in the box, Eric Davis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Second base, Joe Morgan.
Standing in now, Joe Morgan. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Settling under it is Marisnick for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Johnny Bench. He singled his last time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Davis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern, and part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the bottom of the inning now, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Davis is right there, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Conforto.
Michael Conforto is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, strike 2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Digging in, Wilson Ramos, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. 2-2 to the Mets catcher. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. At the plate, George Foster, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. Line drive to center field. Marisnick has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now back.
Coming to the plate now, Dave Parker. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north. Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. From the stretch, lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third, and they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Robert Stevenson is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Cespedes going back, and it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 23 for him thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnick is under it, and that ends the inning. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Count now, a ball and a strike. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jake Marisnick comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Again, a 1-2. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
And he fouls this one off. Kluber gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and work.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Johnny Bench.
Even though they're up by a lot.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone to lead off the inning.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Tony Perez is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
On to first to complete the double play.
The batter, number 11.
Stepping in, Barry Larkin. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's a drive out to left center field. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now a crazy swing here on a pitch that winds up hitting him. Nothing in 2. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's the
third
pitch.
baseman, J.D. Davis.
The windup and the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
Now batting.
Kluber's ready. First
Number
pitch
6.
on the way. Jeff McNeil is in for the second time here as he looks at 1 outside. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
2-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Mets go down 1-2-3. Lead looks. Brad Brock gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So here's the Reds pitcher. Corey Kluber earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Line towards center field, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
The batter.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything yet.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. 1 down. In now, Joe Morgan. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Marisnick is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Johnny Bench. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
But an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. So here's Pete Alonso. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to left field. Here's Foster backing up on it. At the track, the wall. Gone!
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely. Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Wilson Ramos will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And he takes a cold strike 1.
1-1.
1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Hit on the ground to short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Kluber steps into his windup. 0-1 on its way. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. One run, just 1 hit, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Fouled off. Fouled away. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more.
Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that top half of the 6th about to get started. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Dave Parker.
Dave.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, the shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Barry Larkin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Brett Boone. Runners off for second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Settling under it is Marisnick for out number 2.
Now
at the plate, Corey Kluber. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. And he pops it up back behind second base. And McNeil will put it away to retire the side. Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Marisnick.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jake Marisnick becomes the first out in the bottom of the sixth inning. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Comes into play here at 273. 1 home run and 7 driven in. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Here's another 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's down to third. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ahmed Rosario is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends. Justin Wilson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eric Davis. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. And it's fouled away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cespedes on the move. He's there and records the first out. Stepping up now, Joe Morgan. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
First offering on its way. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Cespedes going back at the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
The first baseman, Tony.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark. Did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Into the box, George Foster. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. Hot shot down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
The right fielder, Dave.
And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field, base hit. The runner scores from second.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
Left center, base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. Parker isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
McNeil is there to put it away and finally put an Aroldis Chapman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. J.D. Davis is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Jeff McNeil is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. 1-1 the count. The pitch. One out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Down in order. Into the box now, Aroldis Chapman. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Rosario takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
The batter now, 2nd base.
Digging in once again, Joe Morgan. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Line drive, base hit to right. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Into the box, Johnny Bench. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's looking to make this a very memorable ball game as he's already 5 for 5. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line drive to left. Cespedes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Conforto behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Hit in the air out to center field. Davis is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. No hits to this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Perez ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 52.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Mets go down 1-2-3. Striding in once again, Tony Perez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, George Foster.
To the plate now, George Foster, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting,
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Rosario's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Jake Marisnick, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Brandon Nimmo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
now batting, not shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ahmed Rosario is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 16-1 this evening. The Reds jumped out to an early lead in the first.